What's up, y'all? This is Isaiah B. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning into the channel. Without further ado, let's get right into today's topic. So today I would like to talk about the importance of discipline. The importance of discipline. It's key, It's one of the most important qualities you can have in life, and it's one of those things that goes across the board. Financially, socially, emotionally, anything that you want to accomplish, anything that you want to improve upon, discipline is most likely the key. So now you ask the question, what is discipline? To sum it up, discipline is doing something when you're not in the mood to do it. It's getting something accomplished when you're not all in, emotionally. It could be maybe you want to lose weight. Maybe you want to gain weight. Maybe you want to be more social. Maybe you want to save money. Anything, whatever your goal is. It's just the fact that discipline, is going to play a major role in that. So oftentimes when people think of discipline, they think of motivation too. And those are two different things. Motivation is more so you building up the emotions and the feelings and the thoughts, to get something done. Discipline is doing the shit regardless of how you feel, regardless of what you're thinking about. There's so many times where I didn't want to go to the gym, Well, that doesn't ever happen. I mean, I've been in the gym for so many years, it's automatic now. But today, honestly, I was not in the mood to go to the gym. I wanted to sit back on my couch, watch TV, and probably eat some junk food, for real. But like I said, I've been doing this for so long that discipline is a major staple in my life. So whether I wanted to go, whether I, had the thoughts of staying home or the thoughts of ordering a pizza, the feelings of, just dragging, it didn't matter because my discipline kicked in and I got dressed, drunk my shake, headed right to the gym, Discipline allowed me to do that. So when you're first setting up discipline, to get this goal or whatever you want to achieve accomplished, you first have to figure out what it is you actually want to accomplish. So maybe you want to lose weight, right? Let's stick with that example. Maybe you want to lose weight. So you would start off small. You would first get a gym membership. You would first go to the market, speak with someone who's a, nutritionist or someone who knows about health and ask them what foods you should get, right? So now you have your gym membership, you have your foods. Now learn more about, how do you get to your goal, how you get this stuff accomplished, And once you do that, you'll be set, man. You'll be set because you'll start to build up momentum over time. You start off small, and then you work your way up. But the discipline has to kick in when you first starting off because it's going to be years and, moments in time that your body's in routine of not doing it. You're not used to going to the gym. You're not used to eating a certain way, eating clean. So it's going to be up to you to develop that discipline to get it done. And that's something that nobody can really teach you. Like I said, you can use the small goals and that could be a stepping stool for you, but you still have to do the work regardless, and motivation can play a part in that. Like you can look up the YouTube videos of like The Rock or like Kai Green or maybe Phil Heath, just someone to give you that motivation, but you ultimately have to get that shit done regardless. So that's when discipline and motivation have to meet. And once you have those two meeting, then you should be fine, But as I mentioned, there will be days where you don't want to go to the gym. Maybe you don't want to go to work, Maybe you don't want to hang out with those friends that you said you was going to hang out with, but you have to do it. You have to, You can almost think of it as like you're building up for next time, So let's say it was your first time, going to the gym, your first time going to a club, your first time hanging around a new group of friends, right? So right now you're practicing, you're developing a routine, you're developing your reps, you could say, your repetitions to get that goal accomplished. And it first starts with that first, tryout, that first outing, the first activity, the first warm up, whatever. It starts with the first one. And next time you do it, after you made your mistakes, because you most likely will make mistakes, but the next time that you do it, you learn from that first warm up, that first rep, the first outing, and you just develop a routine of getting these things done on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, whatever, depending on the goal, and then after that second one, then you go to the third one, the fourth one, and so on. You just practicing those repetitions mentally, or physically, like I said, it depends. But you're practicing those things so that way it's almost automatic when you're talking months later, years later. You don't even have to think about it. You'll just automatically be doing it. There's so many times where I done, sat down somewhere and, I'm sitting there watching TV and my mind is just watching TV. I'm absorbed with what's on TV. And then next thing you know, I have my gym bag packed. I have my music ready. I have my waters in my gym bag. I'm just prepared to go. And I'm like, dude, I don't remember getting dressed. You see what I'm saying? But it's just, like I said, it's the years of discipline of doing that. It just happens automatically. I don't need motivation, But there was a time where I did. And as I mentioned before, there's nothing wrong with that. Because once discipline and motivation meet, dude, you'll be unstoppable. But it's just developing those habits to get it done. That's going to be the goal, And, it's one of those things, too, where you got to kind of, you'll be fighting yourself. You'll be fighting your own thoughts, your own habits. That'll be the toughest thing, because it's tough to knock a habit, especially when you're an adult and it's been years of doing something. It's just tough to, cut it out. But it'll take you a long way, once you do, because you could think about if you develop bad habits or unsuccessful habits, I should say, then imagine if you did successful ones or things that actually helped your life ultimately, So just keep that in mind and just making sure that you're, staying disciplined with that, because it all starts with the mind. The mind is so much more complex than people think. It's so intricate and, different aspects to it. But to sum it up, you control your mind, you control your world and everything that goes into it. So when it comes down to a habit or a routine or a regimen, you're the one who set it up mentally first. You first learn the importance of it. You learn how to develop it. And you learn, how to get it done, with excellence, because you can't half-ass it. That's not something that will work. You can't be trying to lose weight and you eat clean Monday through Friday, but Saturday and Sunday you order out. You know what I mean? You can't be doing that. You got to make sure that you're with it spiritually, physically, emotionally. Everything has to be aligned, and then you'll get that goal accomplished. It's all in due time, all in due time. But, just make sure that everything that you're centering around that goal is going to be, helping out, making sure that you get to that goal. You can't be, expecting to be more social. And meanwhile, you hang out, by yourself. Like, that's not gonna, that's not gonna work. You see what I'm saying? It has to be realistic, Definitely gotta be realistic. So that's it, man. That's all I got. Definitely make sure that discipline is aligned. Make sure it's realistic. Make sure you're staying regimented with it. And, staying true to it. So yeah, man, that's it. That's all I got. I appreciate you guys so much. And that's it, man. Have a good night. Peace.